Mathematics class 12 chapter 6 application of derivatives exercise 6.5 question number 13. Find two positive numbers whose sum is 24 and product is large. Let the number be x and y such that x plus y is 24. From here I can write y is equal to 24 minus x, call it number 1. They have said the product is large, so I will take product is large is as possible, so I will take p is equal to x into y. Put the value of y from number 1, 24 minus x. Multiply inside, so 24x minus x square. So differentiate with respect to x, so I will differentiate dp by dx, 24, x is 1 and x square is 2x. I am also finding second derivative, so d square p by dx square, 24 is 0 minus 2x is 1. So that is my answer for second derivative. Now what they have said that for large value of product. So for large value of product or any other value, for large, for minimum or for least or what maximum, we have to equate dp by dx or the first derivative it is equal to 0 and find the value of x. So here for large value of product, that is dp by dx, it has to be 0. So dp by dx is this one, 24x minus x, 24 minus 2x, so put here equal to 0, 2x you transfer, so 2x is equal to 24, divide by 2, so get x equal to 12. Now I have to check whether this is gives a large product or no. So for that you have to put this value in the second derivative. So I have found second derivative here, put the value here 12, x equal to 12, but here there is no x, but answer is negative, so it has got a maximum value. Now I found the value of x, I have to find the second number, so put in equation 1, y is equal to 24 minus x, x is 12, 12, so 12. So both the numbers are 12, 12 with the required condition. Question number 14. Find two positive numbers x and y such that x plus y is equal to 60 and xy cube is maximum. Here given x plus y is equal to 60. I transfer y here, so 60 minus y, call it number 1. Product is given here, so I am just writing p is equal to xy cube. Put the value of x, that is 60 minus y, so I put 60 minus y, y cube. Multiply inside, so 60y cube minus y power 4. Differentiate with respect to y, so here 60 u into v you have to do, here this one I have to differentiate, so 60 into y cube means 60 into 3, that is 180 y square, minus y power 4 is 4y cube. Okay, I do the second derivative, so 180 into y square is 2y minus 4 into 3, 12y square. Now for the maximum value, they have said that product is maximum. Okay, so for maximum value I have to equate dp by dy equal to 0. So here dp by dy is 180 y square minus 4y cube equal to 0. I am taking from here 4y square common, here means 45 minus y equal to 0. So that means either this is 0 or this is 0. So this 0 will neglect, will take only this 45 minus y equal to 0. So y is equal to 45. Okay, now this value I'll put in the second derivative and check whether the answer is negative or positive. Okay, so when you put here you will get answer as positive. When you simplify you get answer negative. Okay, it's not positive, so negative, that means it has got large value, that means y equal to 45 is giving the large value. So now we'll find the value of x also, that is from equation number 1. So from equation 1, x equal to 60 minus y value is 45, so you get 15 when you simplify. So the two required numbers are 15 and 45, so they are the required two numbers according to the condition. Question number 15. Find two positive numbers x and y such that their sum is 35 and the product x square y power 5 is maximum. Okay, so same thing. First what I will do, from the first condition I'll write one equation, write the one variable in another term. Okay, and then the product is maximum, so I have to differentiate that and put this relation and solve it. Okay, and equate with 0. X plus y is equal to 35 given, so I write x equal to 35 minus y I am transferring equation 1. Now product is p is equal to x square y power 5. Instead of x you put 35 minus y whole square y power 5. Differentiate with respect to y, here u into v, so y power 5 is as it is. Okay, and I differentiate this, so I'll differentiate first square, that is 2 into 35 minus y, then again minus y you have to differentiate, that is minus 1, plus now y power 5 is 5 y power 4, and this I am keeping as it is. Now from these two I am going to take 35 minus y common from these two, and y power 4 also common, so I'll take this common, and if I take this much, here remains y minus 2 and here remains 5 and 1 35 minus y, y, because square is there, so 1 I am taking, so that remains. I have written here y power 4 I am taking common, 35 minus y also taking common, so minus 2y plus 5, 35 minus y. Okay, I am just multiplying inside, so this is as it is, first part, into I minus 2y, this you multiply, you get 175, and if you multiply 5 into y, it is minus 5y. Okay, so I am writing here. Now again this minus 5y and minus 2y I can combine, it becomes minus 7y. So this y power 5 is as it is, 35 minus 5y as it is, minus 2 minus 5 is minus 7 plus 175. Now for maximum value of p, I have to equate this with 0, dp by dy equal to 0. So equate this equal to 0, so y equal to 0, then 35 minus y equal to 0, that is y is equal to 35. So I will neglect this because they have given a sum as 35, so I will neglect this value. Okay, I will neglect this value, we will go with this value. So I write minus 7y is equal to this you transfer, minus 175, divide by 7, you get 25. Okay, so the value I get is 25. Put this value in the equation number 1, that is x equal to 35 minus y. So when you simplify, you get 10. So the required numbers are 10 and 25. So that is the answer for question number 15. Question number 16. Find two positive numbers whose sum is 16 and sum of whose cube is minimum. So let us take x and y, two positive numbers such that x plus y is 16. Okay, sum is 16. So I'll write y is equal to 16 minus x. So that is equation 1. Let p is equal to, they have that, and the sum of whose cube is maximum. So whose cube means x cube plus y cube, their sum is maximum. So I have to take p is equal to x cube plus y cube, and this has to be minimum, so I have to differentiate this. So I'll put y equal to, from equation 1, 16 minus x. So I put here 16 minus x whole cube. Differentiate with respect to x. This has to be in one variable. So now it is in one variable, so I can differentiate this. So dp by dx is equal to x cube is 3x square plus 3 16 minus x whole square, and minus x has to be done, that is minus 1. Okay, now here this minus I'll simplify and bring here. Okay, and I'll also find the second derivative. So dp square by dx is equal to 3 into 2 6x plus y plus, because this 3 into 2 6, 16 minus x, then I have to do minus x, that is minus 1, so it becomes plus here. So this is the second derivative. Now for minimum or maximum value of p, dp by dx has to be 0. Okay, so dp by dx means this value, 3x square minus 3 16 minus x whole square equal to 0. So I have put here. Then I'm transferring here, so negative transfer here becomes positive. Okay, plus I'm expanding this 16 minus x whole square, I'm expanding using a minus b whole square. So 16 square is 256, x square is x square, minus middle term is 16 into 2 is 32x. Okay, these 3 and 3 cut, here remains x square, this x square and x square also will cancel. This minus 32 is here, I transfer here, becomes plus 32 is equal to 256. Divide by 32, so this is 16 into 16, so I get cut by 16, here cut by 16, so 2, so I get 16 by 2 equal to 8. Now I'll check whether this gives you minimum value or maximum value, so I put this in the second derivative. So second derivative I have found here, I put here 16 to 8 is 48, 16 minus x is 8 is 8, 8 into 6 is 48, that also is 96, which is greater than 0, so the function has got minimum value at x equal to 8. Now we'll find the value of y, put in equation 1, 16 minus x, so x value is 8, so 16 minus 8 is equal to 8. So the required numbers are 8 and 8. Okay, all these questions now from this 13 onwards, all the questions we should study nicely because they are very important for the exam. Question number 17. A square piece of tin of side 18 cm is to be made into a box without top by cutting square from each corner and folding up the flaps to form box. What should be the size of square to cut off such that volume of the box is maximum possible? See, now this is the sheet of paper. Okay, it is a square, 18 centimeter, 18 centimeter. Okay, to get total is 18. They are saying that you are going to cut these four corners, one corner here, one corner, but they are square. So when you cut, you will get this part open. Okay, and you have to fold this like this. This you fold like this you fold like this, and this you fold. So you'll get a box without the top. Okay, so see, after cutting you fold, it remains only from here to here, so you fold it. Then from here to here, which you fold. From here to here fold, from here to here fold. So you get a box without a top. Okay, and I am going to cut this square of side x centimeter. Okay, if total is 18, so and from here I am cutting this x, so what will become the bottom will become now 18 minus x, so 18 minus 2x. So from here to here, see I have written here to here it come 18 minus 2x. Okay, this also 18 minus 2x, and this also will come 18 minus 2x. Okay, and here total I have written 18 because it is a square of 18 centimeter. Let the square be cut of side x. So I will say length and breadth will be 18 minus x is 18 minus 2x. So remaining, okay, I was telling you that remaining will be, this is total is 18, I am cutting from here x, here x, so this remaining will be 18 minus 2x. So that is length and breadth will come for your box will be 18 minus 2x, and height will be, see if this I am folding, if this I am folding like this, so this which I am cutting will become your height. Okay, so h will be x. They have given us volume of the box is maximum, so I'll assume now volume of the box, we know volume of the box is length into breadth into height. So length and breadth same, it is 18 minus 2x, so I will put 18 minus 2x whole square, and height I am taking as x. So x, differentiate with respect to x, so I am differentiating u into v here. Okay, so I am keeping x as it is and differentiating first this part, so I am differentiating first square. So 2 into 18 minus 2x, then you have to do 2x, so that 2x is minus 2, x will be 1, plus 18 minus 2x whole square as it is, and x will be 1. Okay, now from these two I am taking 18 minus 2x common. Okay, so here remains minus 2 into 2 is minus 4 into x, plus here 1 is taken, so 1 remains, 18 minus 2x remains. Okay, now here I can combine 18 minus 2 minus 4 is minus 6x, and here is there. Okay, I'll find the second derivative. So second derivative I am doing u into v. Okay, so u into v means dv d square y by dx square equal to, first I am keeping this as it, this derivative is minus 6, plus this as it is, this derivative is minus 2. Okay, now I come back to, they have said the maximum is, volume is maximum, so for maximum volume dv by dx has to be 0, this derivative or this derivative has to be 0. So I put here 18 minus 2x, 18 minus 6x equal to 0, that means either this is 0 or this is 0. So when this is 0, 2x is equal to 18, cut by 2, so it comes 9, but this is not possible. Okay, the length is this, if this is 18, then I cannot cut half. Okay, then there is box is not possible, so this is not possible, we neglect. We'll go to the second part. 18 minus 6x is equal to 0, so that means 6x is equal to 18, divide by 6, so x equal to 3. Let us check whether this gives you the maximum volume or no. So I'll put in the second derivative, so I'm putting here 3. So what happens, 2 into 3 minus 6, here 2 into 3 18, so 18 minus 18 0, so this part becomes 0. Okay, here 18 minus 6, that is 12, which is negative answer, so I get maximum volume. That means my answer is correct. The side should be cut off to make the volume maximum. It should be x equal to 3 centimeter. Okay, so we keep this much, and I say that these questions are very important, so please study. Okay, this question and the remaining question of this exercise which we shall do in the next. Thank you very much.